This is where you actually like, you know, get your life, right? And so the whole thing is this. A lot of times what I see in people, and not just my audience, but my friends, we talk about this as well. Hey, honey. We talk about this as well. There's a thing that people do. And my question is always this. Before you ask another business a question, ask yourself the question as the customer. I'm going to let that marinate. Before you ask another business a question, hi, Steve, I'm working on your music today. I'm so excited because I just need to create. So, yay. I woke up with that. I was like, yes. So, listen. Before, hey, bestie Denise. I love that we're BFFs on the internet. So, listen. You guys really think about this question because it's real life. Before you ask yourself, before you ask like another business. So before you text me, before you text somebody else, before you walk into Verizon, before you do any of these things, I need you to ask yourself the question and think about that, or the statement. Think about it. Ask yourself the question this is for real wisdom. Because when I look at emails, and this is not just from one particular email, but what I noticed in general, and my millionaire business owners say they have the same kind of emails that come up. People wanting, trying to create their own, like, it's just a lot. And here's a good example. If you have cable television, okay? If you have cable television, whether you watch the TV or not, if you agreed to pay your cable bill every month, that's what you agreed to. You know what I'm saying? Whether you use your data plan or your minutes to your phone bill, you still are due to pay the bill whether you use it or not. If you buy, for example, a course from myself or someone else, whether you use the course or not, if you agree to the bill, then you got to pay the bill. Now, here's the deal. Not because it's me. Like, you cannot pay me. This is not just about me as well. So don't try to read between the lines, child. Because if you send me that message, I replied with this message. So it's not no underlying. It's just that I'm like, why is this happening in the world? Especially from people. I just feel like when you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. And so we look at the youth and we say the youth are crazy. But if you're 45, 50, sending me messages or someone else messages of this nature, there's no wonder why the youth are irresponsible and careless and feel like they don't have to do nothing and they can just do whatever they want and then there's no consequences. It doesn't make any sense. So before you do things, you have to think it through. There are so many, for example, in the realm of internet courses. I have bought so many internet courses. I'm talking about $40,000 plus in internet courses. There are people who have sent me messages that want to learn how to do what I do for free or for $100 or even for $1,000. It doesn't make sense because I'm generating six figures with what I do. So ask yourself, put yourself in the other business's shoes and act like you're the customer. How would you feel? I just don't think people are thinking through these questions. It's an ouch. And somebody could call me a bitch for this one. And I guess what? I'm a capital B, like Queen Bee up in this mug. Like, I don't care. I'm no longer available for this whole, I don't understand. Like, it makes me like, I just can't. And I know where it comes from because, when you first start business, you're just offering deals, you're doing all this different stuff, and, you vibrating at a certain level, so the tribe vibrates where you vibrate. And I realize it's time to purge out certain mindsets because you don't have to have it all. Listen, you have friends. All your friends, you don't I don't have to hang out. In order for me to hang out with you, it's about your energy, your vibrations, what you're putting out. You can start from the bottom and be building and you hungry and you just learning and you're growing. I'm not going to say, oh, you don't make the same amount of money as me, so now we're not friends. I'm not going to say that. That's rude. right? And I love your hustle. I love your passion. I see your hustle. I see your passion. Therefore, I want to help you because I was there. Versus like all these people who feel like, well, you got it, so I should be able to just get. That doesn't even make any freaking sense. We don't value free, because if we did, we would literally just go to the library and learn everything we can learn. We can Google ourselves upon any type of whatever you want to know. I literally figured out how to make mobile applications from Google. Like for real, high-tech mobile applications from Google. I ain't had to go get no degree. I literally made a mobile app from scratch because I value free information. And I also know, like literally I was just looking at something that I was about to buy. And I said, Steve said, preach it. No, I'm serious, like it's time out. I'm about to start screenshotting these emails and let my friends who call me, like, let's have the conversation live so people can stop the foolishness. The world is a better place when we be the example that we want to see. And so before you send that email, that text message, that question, and that don't mean don't ask, because then other people be sending a message, I was scared to ask. Okay, there's nothing wrong with asking, but it's all about, you can tell when somebody just always trying to get something for free, they never invest in themselves, or like I said, you get something and you feel like because you didn't use it, it didn't work. That's like when people sign up for Mary Kay and they say Mary Kay don't work for them. It didn't work for them is what they say. Well, hold on, YouTube. Sorry, I got to put y'all on the tripod. Well, the whole thing of the matter is this. Did you work Mary Kay? Most of the times you didn't. So the results you expected to see from the testimonial, you ain't putting no work in. That's like going to do a healthy meal. You did a healthy meal for a week and now you want an award. Like, why? I don't understand. When I've been putting in the work, and so while I'm telling you about the victories that I'm having, is for inspiration for you to start. And you're not going to get my results overnight. Anything that promises overnight, you should freaking run from it for the most part. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. You've got to be willing to use a toolkit of a myriad of things. Like, you know how many people have taken my YouTube class last year and they still ain't made a video today, but the stuff is working still. The very things that I teach them, they buy other courses and things, which I think you should learn from everybody. I'm not the only person. I don't care if you do or don't buy my stuff. I'ma still eat, period, point blank. That is just the way that it goes. But now I can hear Fred in my head telling me I'm extreme. He tells me I'm extreme. If you're watching this, Fred, if you ever see this, I guess you're right. But here's the deal, because he's like, you're yelling and you're ranting and you're bald. I was like, that's not extreme, but maybe it is. I don't care. Here's the reality, because I'm just passionate. Like, I don't understand why do we think this way and we expect our lives to change. And it is time out for us to still be struggling. You ain't got $5, $20. And Frank Kern says something. Thanks, boo. Frank Kern said something where he was like, the client who paid $19 probably had $21 in the bank. I was like, oh, so true. And so I expect certain emails and comments. And what's funny is the higher I charge, the less that I had to learn that the low way. When I was charging $20 for hairstyle, I had problems out the wazoo from customers trying to get sales, discounts. Can I bring my cousin? You know what I'm saying? Can we get a million types of styles in one for $20? Like, you had that problem. You taught us earlier. Yes, Marquita. What's up, Cherie? What's going on, boo? And think about the fact that we live in a social media society. So when you don't pay your bill and then go on vacation, oh, we see you. So since my friend Steve and Kathy over there brought it up, I have seen so many people tell me they don't have $19 and I see their thing bounce for insufficient funds. And then you go on their page, they got a new bottle of liquor. They got a fresh roll blunt. And if you ain't no weed smoker, weed costs money, honey. That's a habit. I ain't judging your habit. Weed come from the earth. I really don't have no problem with it. I don't smoke. But I'm just saying, it costs money. You just bought your kid some new J's. So you guys understand that it's never a money problem. It is a mental problem. It's never a money problem. It is always a mental problem. Brokest of days, I figured it out. Okay, and I didn't go to people. I wasn't raised this way. I don't like that. Hold on. I never on my brokest of days, expected someone to bend their, like, oh, you know, this, it just doesn't make, listen, don't expect a result when you didn't do the work. And then I just think that you should really, if you have a business and you're doing bad practices on your own behalf, karma's going to bite you in the butt. Like, and here's the deal. In business, you're never going to satisfy every customer, period, point blank. So you're never going to say, there's going to always be a percentages of people who want a refund. There's going to be always be a percentages. And I pride myself because my refund rate is dumb low, like dumb low. Like, it's so dumb low. But one thing that Lisa Nith had me, she taught me, because I used to never offer payment plans. And so I didn't never have no issue. I never experienced, and this is a true story. Everything I sold, people went, like, I didn't have money question emails. And that's blessed. Like, that is that was like a blessing. Like, I know that's not normal in people's businesses. But when I started offering payment plans, you see the true colors of people. And my whole thing is like, they think their business gonna work and they're doing bad business themselves. And I know a lot of people who've made a lot of money doing bad business, and then eventually, boom, you find them out. Boom, stuff start dropping. Boom, they gotta fall to their knees and figure some stuff out and rework their insides and their mindset. So the moral of the story is this. The same way you get ready to send some cuckoo-ness, and it may not even be cuckoo to you. So that's why I said the moral of the story is, before you send another business an email, ask yourself that question as the customer. What would you tell that customer? What would you respond to that customer? Because, again, when you buy cable, whether you watch the TV or not, your bill that you agreed to, because if you start dissing your agreements, like, I'm scared of karma. I'm so scared of karma. Like, I don't understand. I just grew up old school. Like, don't do what you don't want done to you. Karma's a mother. Oh my God, it's a mother. Like, I don't like that. It doesn't make any sense. So if you didn't use your cell phone because it was broke, because you broke it, but you agreed to pay the bill the next time, does that mean you don't pay the bill because the phone was broke? No, you have to pay your bill. If you go to Walmart and buy something, when you get to Verizon, do you say, oh, I just spent my money at Walmart, so can I have this deal? No. And if you do, something's wrong, and you need to something's wrong. Pray to Jesus. There's something wrong. That's the moral of the story. This is a complete rant, and I hope you catch this, especially to my people in the beauty industry, sitting behind a chair, struggling in the salon, when the salon is the greatest place to be to make coins. I don't understand it. And I never did this. I won't ever do this. You just have to change your environment, change your scenario. You got to change your mindset. If you feel like you